Welcome to an alternate past. Today's video is what if the Russian Empire had not sold Alaska to the USA? Imagine a world where the gleaming Alaskan tundra remained a part of the Russian Empire, forever altering the course of history. Alaska, with its vast natural resources and strategic position, could have become a pivotal battleground for global dominance, fundamentally reshaping geopolitics, economics, and even the technological landscape of the 20th and 21st centuries. If Russia had retained control over Alaska, the wealth of natural resources available there could have transformed the Russian Empire's economic standing. The gold rushes of the late 19th century, coupled with the later discoveries of oil, would have provided Russia with immense wealth. This economic boon could have financed the development of infrastructure and military might, potentially shifting the balance of power in favor of the Russian Empire. Imagine a Russia invigorated by the financial influx from Alaska, emerging as a more formidable adversary in global politics, especially during pivotal moments such as World Wars I and II. Geopolitically, Alaska's location is crucial. Overlooking the Bering Strait and situated strategically between Asia and North America, it serves as a potential launchpad for both defense and offense. The presence of Russian military bases and infrastructure in Alaska throughout the 20th century would have posed a significant threat to North American security. Especially during the Cold War, the proximity of Russian forces could have prompted heightened tensions and a possible escalation into direct conflict, raising the stakes of the nuclear standoff to dizzying heights. On the personal front, imagine the lives of the indigenous peoples of Alaska under Russian rule instead of American. The Russian Empire's approach to colonization was vastly different from that of the United States, potentially leading to a dramatically different cultural and linguistic landscape in Alaska. The preservation of indigenous cultures, languages, and traditions might have taken a different trajectory, influenced by Russian policies and attitudes towards native populations. Alaska's society could have been a unique blend of Russian and indigenous influences, standing out starkly from the rest of North America. The technological race, too, could have taken a different course. With Alaska's oil reserves under Russian control, the drivers behind technological advancements in energy might have changed. Think of a world where the energy crises of the 1970s, driven by an empowered and wealthy Russian Empire controlling a significant portion of global oil production, pushed the United States and its allies to innovate out of desperation, potentially leading to earlier breakthroughs in alternative energy sources. The technological landscape we are familiar with today could be markedly different. There is also the environmental impact to consider. Russian exploitation of Alaska's resources might have followed a different path compared to American practices. Russia's approach to industrial development and resource extraction has often been criticized for lack of environmental foresight. Alaska's pristine wilderness, its fragile ecosystems, and unique caribou and salmon populations might have faced severe consequences under unchecked exploitation. The demographic composition of Alaska today would undoubtedly be different. Waves of Russian settlers, rather than American and European immigrants, could have established a presence, making Russian the primary language. Towns and cities would bear Russian names, and Orthodox Christianity would influence the region's religious landscape. This altered demographic mix could extend its influence into popular culture, food, architecture, and everyday life, creating an extraordinary blend of Russian and indigenous elements uniquely Alaskan. On a broader scale, the retention of Alaska could have influenced the breakup of the Soviet Union. Control over Alaskan resources might have provided much-needed economic stability, delaying or even preventing the collapse of the Soviet Union. Imagine a world where the USSR didn't disintegrate in 1991, continuing as a superpower into the 21st century, thereby maintaining a bipolar global power structure. This could significantly change international relations, conflicts, and alliances we know today. Furthermore, the significance of Alaska in terms of military technology and space exploration cannot be underestimated. Alaska's location offers strategic advantages for satellite launches and ballistic missile sites. Russian control over such an important launching pad could have provided a crucial edge in the space race and military dominance, challenging American supremacy in entirely unforeseen ways. As we delve deeper, consider the impact on the cultural exchange between East and West. Alaska, as a Russian territory, might have become a conduit for greater cultural, scientific, and intellectual exchange between Russia and North America. This could result in a richer, more diverse cultural tapestry in both regions, fostering greater understanding or, conversely, intensifying clashes in national identity and ideology. The ripple effects of a Russian-controlled Alaska extend beyond immediate geopolitical and economic impacts. It would alter the perception and identity of both nations involved, shaping their destinies in profound and unpredictable ways. Entire generations would grow up under different political, social, and cultural influences, changing the course of human history on a deep, personal level. History is a tapestry woven from countless threads of decisions and events, and the Russian sale of Alaska to the USA is one such thread with expansive implications. Had that single transaction not occurred, the world as we know it would be a vastly different place, from the chilling heights of the Cold War to the everyday lives of people in the Arctic.